poking in the ears about what happened in the game, or they give them a rest until maybe later on in the week, and we could deal with that. But this morning, the remaining time that we have to the top of the hour, we want to talk about the issue of pepper spray and making it legal in Trinidad and Tobago. Well, one gentleman by the name of Kuro Tawil, he believes that they can help women learn to protect themselves by using pepper spray. It's currently illegal, by the way, in Trinidad and Tobago, but Mr. Tawil, who's here with us together with Nicole Dyer Griffith, embarking on a journey to change things. As I said, they're here with us now. Good morning to you both. Good to have you on the program. They were involved with the O2N event yesterday as well in Chagaramas, and we'll probably hear a bit about how that went also. Mr. Tawil, by the way, based in Austin, Texas, of Russian Lebanese ancestry, which is why the name might sound a bit unfamiliar to us here in Trinidad and Tobago. Again, good morning to you all.
Good morning.
Nicole Dyer Griffith, before we bring Mr. Tawil into the discussion, what stage are we at as far as any serious consideration by the political directorate of the day to make pepper spray legal?
Well, Fazir, as we were talking before we went on, in and around, I think it was last year or before that, where it is, I had called on the Attorney General to consider doing an amendment to the legislation so that at least women could be afforded a fighting chance, or at least 1 minute to get away, so that we could consider decriminalizing the use of pepper spray in Trinidad and Tobago. Further to that, I had started a petition online, and when I had arrived at 1,000 signatures, I submitted the petition hard copy to the Office of the Attorney General. It was received. And then perhaps a few months after, I understand that both the AG and I heard the Commissioner of Police make mention that they were considering the use of pepper spray. Now, I think the Commissioner of Police had said that in the context of giving that as an option for police officers, because, you know, as it stands right now, there is no use of force graduation per se. It is verbal suasion straight into use of the firearm. They don't have pepper spray, they don't have tasers, they don't have anything in between. But I was speaking to the issue of the use of pepper spray, particularly for women in Trinidad and Tobago, so that at least they could be afforded the opportunity to buy a couple of seconds to be able to get away. And it was when I had undertaken that petition where Kuro had reached out, and we started having a discussion because of the work they were doing across the globe, and particularly in developing countries where they were affording women a fighting chance by giving pepper sprays free of charge to women in developing countries who could not afford it. And further to that conversation, Kuro had done a piece in the Huffington Post about what we were doing in Trinidad and Tobago, and it all tied in nicely to the Oxygen with Nicole motivational series. So that is the link there. In terms of where we currently stand, we are still looking, the powers that we are still looking at it and still considering. I don't know how much longer we're going to be looking at something before we actually do something about it, because the time may take it to continue to look at things that have already been done. The studies have been conducted, all of the information is there, all of the research is there. How much longer are we going to continue to look?
Which is a valid question for many different issues in Trinidad and Tobago. But let me bring Mr. Tawil into the discussion. Tell us a bit about your organization and what is essential about.
Yeah, so we run a social impact brand based in the United States, and we sell products that we manufacture around the world, and we use that to distribute free pepper spray to at-risk populations of women around the globe. You know, our main focus is enhancing the safety and mobility for these women. You know, a lot of these times, their mobility is severely limited based on a personal safety situation. So right now we're focused in India, South Africa, El Salvador, and the Philippines, and hopefully spreading the Caribbean region, providing protection here as well.
What is to stop a man from taking the same pepper spray and using it on a woman to attack her?
You say it like this, like it's a non-lethal self-defensive tool. So realistically, you've got to be looking right at them. I mean, they've got to get you in the eyes and the face. And, you know, while that is definitely it's a small possibility, I mean, realistically, other weapons are usually present. We actually did a study in the United States, and half of the university girls that we interviewed already carry pepper spray. I mean, there's a stigma around it that really doesn't need to exist.
What is that stigma? Why is there a stigma?
I think a lot of people's conception of it is old. Like, they don't understand, like, nowadays, like, the cans that we distribute is very small, it's compact. We actually, you know, a lot of the cans we distribute have a gel now, so there's not a lot of spray, and it works. It's non-lethal. The effects only last for about 45 minutes. It's not permanent. Nothing is lifelong.
And as far as the studies that you would have conducted, and indeed the usage of it in other parts of the world, has there been significant misuse of it by women themselves to target men or to target anybody else for that matter?
No, not at all. In fact, like I said, it's a non-lethal self-defensive. You got about 10 feet range, and you have to get them in the face. What we've actually seen, though, is the exact opposite. We've seen not only women stopping attacks against them, we're seeing enhanced mobility. We're seeing women now who, now they know they can protect themselves, they're more confident going out, walking sometimes. It really expands their reach in terms of...
Nicole Dyer Griffith, the bigger issue, of course, is to have a safer environment where that doesn't become necessary, but this is Trinidad and Tobago, this is the reality. What are you hoping by advocating this matter even further, given that the government of the day might have its own agenda, and so, well, yeah, okay, we're discussing it, which essentially means nothing.
I'm hoping that at some point that consideration moves to action. Now, we know that we've had these discussions ad nauseum, not only about pepper spray or anything, but politics in general, and many times there's a barrier between consideration and action, and at some point we have to get the political will to move from consideration into action, and that is what we're trying to achieve, at least one small win. And the small win is not for me, it's not for you, but it's to give women particularly, because even when I'm saying women, I know that a lot of people out there say, why not everybody? But we have to start somewhere. So if it is we break the segment down to at least start with women, give an option. It is not the only option, I know that, it is not the panacea for all, but at least it's an option, and it's a start.
But you know how things can go off track in Trinidad and Tobago. Just look at the issue with the plastic bag situation, the 50 cents of plastic bag, with whatever intended by massive stores, that is for them to deal with. But things get railroaded very, very quickly in such a small and polarized society. Is it naive of you to think that this could actually, move through relatively uninterrupted?
Perhaps it is, but at some point, somebody must continue to say and do something in order for action to happen. I mean, I could have given up a long time ago from a political perspective, from an activism perspective, but I'm still here talking to you. So at some point, somebody will listen and something must happen. I'll keep going.
And Tawil, as far as your own perspective of it to the people of Trinidad and Tobago, because you would have been at the event yesterday in Shabaramos, you would have met a lot of people, and I'm sure that would have been part of the dialogue. What is your own understanding in the little time that you've had and the communication you've had with Nicole Dyer Griffith as to whether or not it is something that can be easily implemented in Trinidad and Tobago?
I think if you get the right people behind it, anything is doable. And I think in an issue like this, there should be no politics here. I mean, what you're talking about is the safety of the Trinidadian women.
Yeah, it is a brick wall as far as there being no politics. I mean, in a small society like ours, everything is about politics.
Well, hopefully people can put those aside and look at the safety of the women, and ultimately it has no political affiliation. And at the end of the day, it's like having a sister, I would want her to be protected.
And let's look at it from the male chauvinistic point of view, which I probably fit into quite easily. That that this is again women making a whole heap of noise. They're going to take this pepper spray and attack me when I sleep in or something. That they're going to use it and or spray themselves and go to the police and try to set me up.
Well, first off, I'd ask, what are you doing to the fact that you're afraid of that happening?
Right.
That's the first issue. The second issue is, of all of the available weapons that are already in this country, I think pepper spray would be very, very low on that list.
But there appears to be a pushback by males in society who seem to resent the idea of women empowering themselves in any way, shape, or form.
Absolutely, and I want to ask them why. That's a personal issue I can't answer. That's on that pitch themselves.
Nicole Dyer Griffith, do you have any perspective to that? Because as you would know, from the moment you step out on any particular point that is deemed to be feminist or whatever, there's a lot of heat directed at you, much of it very nasty, much of it very vitriolic. Why does that happen in a place like Trinidad and Tobago?
Because of our own sociological and psychological and emotional stuff that we carry with us, because of our own orientation, because of the things that we have, the preconceived notions and so on, and it's expected, it's understandable. The point is, for Zero, this has nothing to do with feminism, it has nothing to do with politics, it has nothing to do with male-female dynamics, it has to do with saving a life. Everybody And if it is to look at it from the male perspective and say, well, why not men too? I would love for everyone to have the opportunity, because when criminals attack, they don't look at your sex, they don't look at your gender, they don't look at what you do inside out, so they don't look at who you support politically, they attack you. They are not concerned about all of the demographics. So as far as I'm concerned, we need to start to demand for something to take place to protect us, regardless of who and what we are, who we support, how we look, what we dress, what we wear, whatever. The point is that we are failing in terms of national safety and security. We are failing miserably, and something must be done. I do not have the answer for it all. All I'm asking is that at least we start with one segment. I would love for it to be legal across the board so that everybody can have it. However, if we can't get to the point of saying, okay, let's just allow everyone to have the opportunity, let's start with women first, because women are being attacked on a daily basis. I'm tired of seeing images of women being slaughtered and so on, who are not involved in gang activity or any of the other things that you could say, okay, well, it's as a result of. But I'm tired of it, and I'm sure there are many persons on the outside who are also tired of it. And I am not one to stand at the side and just complain. I'm giving an option. It is for the powers that be to say, okay, this option can work, it can't work. Stop with the excuses. I'm fed up of it, and I'm sure you are, and everyone out there who has a mother, sister, daughter, wife, we're fed up of it. Give us an option.
We just have a few seconds left. Let me leave the final word with Kuro Tawil. As far as from your experience, it will take you a while to understand how complex a place like Trinidad and Tobago is. But is it something from your understanding that if there is a will, that something like the use of pepper spray in a properly regulated environment can be achieved in a place like Trinidad and Tobago?
Well, my short time I've been here, I've seen them, and the Trinidadian people are incredibly smart, and they're very, very, I think it's easily achievable. I think if you can get everyone behind it, and the biggest thing here is the bifurcation that occurs politically. If you can set this aside, I think that the Trinidadian people can achieve anything.
And before we conclude, if people want to get more information on your social media pages, where can they find you?
Kuros.com, that's Kuros.com, and Kuros Project on Facebook and Instagram.
Well, thanks very much for joining us this morning on an issue that, as Mr. Tawil said, we're very talented. We're really talented. Sometimes we're too talented. We're too smart for our own good in many respects. But let's go to the top of the hour, and then we move into the second hour after the news, and what should be a very busy second hour of Morning Edition on this Monday.